Open your mouth. Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go.
Yo, what up, It's your boy Pistol Pete, welcome back to Dog in the Yard. What's up, Julito? You already know, Creston in the building, you know what I mean? Julito is definitely known for one of those guys that did his thing as far as the marijuana, you know what I mean? He had that Mango Piña shit popping out there. And you already know, with that being said, let's get right to it, man. Julito, what's up? Dog in the Yard, your boy Pistol. What up? You already know what it is. Your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. And today we got Julito in the building straight out the Bronx, man. What's up, my brother?
Thank you for having me, Pete. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. How's everything, brother?
Everything's good, big bro. Everything's good.
That's what's up, man. Happy to hear that, man.
Yeah.
So you from the Bronx?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. Born and raised in the Bronx.
Where?
I'm from 193rd and Creston, Mango Piña, Kingsbridge, Fordham area, Jerome, Concourse.
That's what's up. Shout out to the
Portrayed.
BX. You already know, Portrayed.
It's in the house.
That's right. BX in the building. So you born and raised?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in the Bronx. Came
Okay.
since young from PR, like 9 years old, but I'm raised in the Bronx all my life.
Okay. You came out here with a little bit about yourself, a little history about yourself as far as your siblings and your background and when you came and.
My background, I'm Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Bronx. Been on 193rd and Creston all my life, basically, you know what I'm saying? Where I grew up at, that area, Fordham area. I'm grown with, you know what I'm saying, siblings. There's 6 of us. I got 4 brothers, 3 sisters, you know what I'm saying? 2 brothers from my father's side, 3 brothers from my mother's side. 2 of my brothers is from that side of where you 163rd, Fox, all through in that area, all that area. So, you know, that's like how I came up. I came from moms and pops outside.
Yeah. Like, were they together or they
like
were...
my moms and my pops? Yeah, they were together, but you know, regular things that we go through. Pops outside, in and out.
Yeah, of course.
In and out of jail. Me as being grown up with, you know, the older dudes raising me. You know, my mom's doing as much as she could for me. You know, family suffered, you know, some addiction, you know, so I was raised through all that.
Yeah.
You know,
Like a lot of us.
real Bronx.
It's fine, yeah. yeah. Real back in the days, ghetto shit.
Yeah, like ghetto shit.
PR shit that, of course, I get it, man.
Yeah,
I can relate.
Shit like that.
Yeah, so you hear shit is a blessing, so.
Yeah, thanks.
So, your upbringing, I mean, when you started getting in trouble, you know, like.
They see my upbringing came
I
like.
mean, was it good at home? Were you good at home?
Yeah.
What made you?
It was good at home. You know how it is. Pop's outside, doing what he got to do to make it happen for us. Mom in the crib holding it down. You know, my sisters was older than me. I got a sister, mine's like almost my age. You know, I'm the youngest out of all of us. You know, out
You
of
the
all
baby.
of us. Yeah, I'm the baby out of all of
Shit.
us. So, you know, I gave a little more problems than others, that my other brothers and sisters. But I was raised like that. My mom's held it down as much as she could. You know, I come from the hood poverty. You know, mom on check, welfare to welfare, time to time. So those was things that I was raised on. So me being like that and just looking out the window and seeing, you know, the older guys and seeing this, that was something that I just started to look at and see.
Yeah, that's what you started admiring. And you
started admiring that, seeing the cars, people coming. Now I'm outside with them, go to the store, do this. And the next thing you know, P, we was off to the races.
Yeah. At what age was that?
That age was like, no lie, anybody could tell you. Julito from Mango Piña, like 12 years old.
Outside.
Years old, outside with the dudes. Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing out here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But these are the dudes that raised
That's how
me.
you was getting raised. I mean, that's what you had. That's what you knew.
That's how I learned a lot of my moral principle, believe it or not.
Yeah. But that's it, you know, but that's what you had. So you only learn what you got in front of you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you're a product of
you know what I
The
mean?
environment brings
Yeah,
you a product.
but through with morals and principles, because you have some OGs. You have some OGs
that
on
raised
you.
me, like
I
OGs,
got you.
like how you are, how
Yeah, of course.
you know a lot of people that
I
you've
got
been
you.
around that raised me, like, yo, this is not what you do. You're doing this, but you don't do it like this. This
Yeah.
is how it goes like this.
Yeah.
You know, and I just grew raised up with a lot of moral and principle. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was young, so I was always with the big older dudes. They just put me, you know, under the wing, blessed me. And I was just out there getting it with them. And then it was like, mom didn't really know what's going on. I'm out there after school, you know, doing my little 1 and 2, buy a pair of sneakers, leave the box hide and go upstairs with the sneakers, stash them under the bed. Next thing you know, mom clean under the bed and like, what the hell, 15, 10 pair of sneakers? Where you getting this from? Now P gave it to me, or I just went to the store for him.
Yeah. I got this. This guy looked out for me. That guy looked out for me.
How many lookouts they got for you? Like, so, you know, regular stuff that we all go through, like, but.
And your parents was they was tough on you.
My mom's just there with me, but you know, there's only so much single mom raising us.
Of course, we still gonna get over.
You know, uncles getting high, you know how that regular thing go. Mom trying to hold down the crib as much as she could. You know, I had an aunt that passed away. My mom's took on 2 other kids of us to raise them. You know, my aunt got a drug addiction, rest in peace. You know, so little stuff like that was like things that raised me. So I got a sister of mine that went to school. When she went to school, it was like mom only had a certain amount of money. So it was like, is she gonna take the money to spend it on me or give it to my sister that's going to college? So, you know, the way I was raised with men, like I'm a man, I compete standing up, my sister can't. So, you know, I'm gonna take that break, take care, sis. I'm gonna find me. And, you know, just started finding me, like, raising up.
At 12, 13.
At 12 years old already, outside pitching, packs. Anybody that's from the Bronx that know Mango Piña, 183rd Mango Piña. Big bags, like my man just said, like. So I was out there when it was Mango Piña for real, like. Drive through, like.
And you got caught. You got locked up.
I went. I did that for a while. It was weed, but I did mad other shit. You know, Pete, coming up as you coming up in the Bronx, you try everything. Like,
you try everything.
I'm working over here on this block. I'm selling this over here. I'm doing everything.
You trying to do everything in the motherfucker just to bring a dollar.
Exactly. So,
no,
you know,
get you survive.
big dudes from my block, like, you know what? We're not gonna let you go to this other block and do this on this other block. You know what? This is what you're gonna do. You might as well do it here with us.
Yeah.
So this is where it started at. And from coming up, I was doing that. I learned moral and principle from a lot of things, but you know, when you in this game and in the street, shit happen that you gotta confront, and you gotta do things that just gotta get confronted that can't get ducked.
Yeah.
You know how
it is.
you
deal with everything.
You deal with everything that come right to you.
People try you. You gotta.
So that's how it was. I was a young boy. I'm getting money. I'm doing good. People trying me. It went down. My jail history started back in DFY, Spofford. We can go back, like.
Okay.
You know, I done time, like I've been to Pyramid House.
So why would you think you got so much trouble when you had a decent upbringing? I mean, right? I mean,
I had a decent upbringing, but it was
you had your moms and dad.
But I had my moms and dad, but my dad is in and out of jail, so they go.
So it was a lot. It was a lot of.
My pops doing time.
Yeah.
Like stretches, like
yeah.
Seeing me 5 years old, come home I'm 10. Come home, I'm 17. Come home, I'm 20.
So your dad's not really there.
So he wasn't really there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like things like that made me mature to be a man.
Yeah, of course.
So he wasn't really there, but then there's more principles that I seen and I learned from him.
Yeah.
Like when I used to go see him on the island. I was a young boy. I used to remember that gate. You know that gate. When a visit come here open, you come out, you see everybody. I used to sit there as a young boy and be like, damn, what's behind that gate? I used to always wonder that shit, what's behind that gate? And as the years came, I learned what was behind that gate.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Behind that gate, nigga, take that suit off, put your visit suit on and get ready when they call you and see your people and come back to that gate. That's what's behind that gate.
Absolutely.
You ready to come out that gate to see your people. That's what's behind that gate if you want to know. Whoever don't know what's behind that gate.
Jail behind that
Jail behind that gate. That's where it starts at. New life. Different life starts there.
That's right.
But it was just like that, P. Like I went through Spofford. You know, came up, caught a charge when I was young.
For those that don't know, Spofford's no,
like a juvenile jail. Yeah, it's still around. It's still around. They still got like, now they got like Pyramid. They got like Revised.
But not in Hus Point.
Yeah, nah, they got Pyramid. They got Spofford still there. It's like a there, but now they got one in like 149. They call it Horizon. They got another one in Brooklyn. Little, they basically detention. You was in the Spofford.
In Hus Point.
The old one, yeah, the Hus Point one. That you can see the out the window, the strobe.
Yeah, you can see the whole strobe.
But you know, so it was like things like that, P, that, you know, I came up all under that thing. So it was like, they raised me like, this is the moral and principle. This is what you want to do. This is what you're going to deal with. So I caught my first case. I was like about 13. They sent me to all this DFY, Division for Youth, and Spofford and all that. I went through Spofford, from Spofford, coming up, learning. Like, people would tell me, like, you doing this now? This is just the start for you to start bidding, man, for you to bid. And it was crazy because as years came by, when I went home from doing this adolescent, I wound up to go to jail in due time.
So you went back to jail?
I went back to jail after I came out of adolescent. I came out when I was like 16.
Damn, so.
I came out at 16.
Okay, and when you went back to jail?
And then I went back to jail when I was like 25.
Okay.
26.
So
and then I caught a Fed case.
Okay, tell us what you went to jail again.
All right, I went to jail. When I went to jail at 25, I went to jail at 25 for attempt murder. While I was fighting attempt murder, a conspiracy popped on my hood on 193rd and Creston Ave, Mango Piña. And they came and snatched me from the state.
Okay.
And they brought me down to the feds.
Okay.
So I was doing
and
my
what was
time.
the difference between, I mean, you was already in the state, right? You was on the island?
I was all over. When they came to get me, I was already up north. Okay. I was already in the medium. And then they came and got me. And then I was in the max when I started. When I left downstate, all that, then I was heading to a medium. When I went to a medium, that's when the indictment popped off. And they came and they grabbed me. And they brought me back down to downstate. And I got indicted.
Okay, and so you had both cases open?
I had both. No, my state case, I already copped out to a 7 flat.
Okay.
For an attempt, I copped out 7 flat already. I'm on my way up north.
Okay.
In my miss up north, 43 months in my bid up north, the feds came and snatched me. Come here, they brought me down to downstate.
I got you. And the feds snatched you up and took you to the feds.
And they went and they took me to MDC Brooklyn.
Conspiracy or something?
Conspiracy.
Right.
They took me for conspiracy, drug trafficking, running organizations, 924Cs, those are triple I's, whoever knows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Paperwork clear for the record. Get that for the record. Paperwork is clear. Julito BX is clear. Like, I've been up north for all the dons. I've been up
924C.
924C in the feds. You got them different. You got a 924C discharging.
Right?
It's like you can have a discharge. You got a 924CI, triple I, they go second. Like you can have a 924C as a possession. Right. Then you can have a 924C double I, that's brandishing. Brandishing is me pulling out on you. And then you got discharging, 924C triple I, that's discharging.
Okay, I got you.
So I got hit with, controlling drug operations in the Bronx. And what they call it is we defending our organizations with guns. So it's conspiring to defending drug organizations that we have in different places of the Bronx.
It's an organization.
Basically.
That's how the feds put it.
That's how they put it. Organized. Basically, they put conspiracy, but for us, like being dudes that know the state, conspiracy and acting in concert is the same thing. It's just they word it in the state. Acting in concert and conspiracy is for the feds, the word for the feds, but that was just how it was.
So how was the difference between being in the state and them, that transition going to the feds?
I ain't gonna lie. The thing to me, like I hear you ask a lot of people these questions, and I've been waiting for this one. The feds and the state is two different things, man. Two different things, man. To me, in the state is man for man. The state is a politic, bro. Like, state is a politic, Shout out to all my boys, Steve Dave, you already know, Itchy, all of them I was up there with, Shout out to all of y'all. My man 138, you already know, Cypress, all the gang.
You know it?
Yeah, you know it. But, I was with all them dudes. A lot of them dudes, like I said, like Steve Dave, Itchy, taught me a lot of shit behind that wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what men go through, like, you know what I'm saying? These are dudes that got forever in a day.
Yeah.
And walk around the prison. You know how that is, man.
That's right. Shout out to D. David.
Shout out, man. Shout out. Like, a lot of them dudes. So I gave a lot of things to them dudes, but, I learned, like, a lot. Like, you was telling me back before we get a little tracked off, like, how the upbringing, you said. Some people come up with this certain thing, but I learned a lot in this shit because it was like, I came up young. I caught this case. When I'm in the case for the attempt murder, I already copped out. As I'm going upstate to do my time, I'm good. The feds just came and got me. Matter of fact, I was in Governor S. Block. And they came and got me. Coming back to court, I'm like, court? I think it's family court. Nah. when I went to downstate too, U.S. Marshals was there. Come on. I'm like, what the hell was this? Nah, this is different now.
It's different.
And when I got there, it was different.
Took you way to MCC, right?
I went straight to MDC first.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I went to MCC first just to like, them fingerprint me, but then I went to MDC in Brooklyn.
For those that don't know, you can tell them the difference.
Yeah.
MDC is in Brooklyn.
MDC is in Brooklyn and MCC is in Manhattan. They both federal detentions. Like, just detention, you just sit there to fight your case and get your time.
No airtime. You don't get no airtime.
No airtime.
Right? Shit.
Hell no.
No airtime.
It's like a little gate yard. You
It's
look
all
out.
AC.
You don't see the sky. You just see straight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and what happened with that situation?
Oh, with that situation, well, I was in the state fighting an attempt. I copped out to the attempt. It was my first charge. I got 7 years for it. I'm on my way up north. I was in S.H.U in the island. So when they took me from the island to go up north, I never went to Ulster yet. I went to downstate first.
Okay.
Because I had 8 and better. So now it's like 8 and better, you go to downstate. So I went to downstate, and anybody coming from S.H.U, I don't know now, but back then, if you come from S.H.U,
For those that don't know what's S.H.U, could you tell them?
S.H.U is what Pete talk about. It's called Special Housing Unit. That means you are 23 in 1, locked in, waiting for all services to come to you. Make sure you got your fishing line, too, when you're there.
Facts.
But so it was just like that with me. So while I was there, I copped out to my time. When I copped out to my time, P, I went to the box. I caught a drug charge up north. This is my first time up north. I caught a drug charge. I went to the box.
Okay.
When I went to the box, I'm there, got sentenced. First time I ever went through that box situation. Tier 3 ticket.
Yeah.
Wait in the box. Wait to see the hearing officer. Get your time, all that. So doing all that, I got hit with like 90 days in the box. Well, I got like 2 weeks left. I'm thinking, oh, shit, they're about to let me out early. Now you're going back down to court. I'm like, court? Maybe it's family court or something. You know how we trying to go back. When I got down there, it was them people. It was the feds. They scooped me up. Once they scooped me up, they took me from there. They took me straight in. I asked them what's going on. I didn't see nobody. The next day when I went to arraignment. When I went to arraignment, they let me know. They hit me with conspiracy. They hit me with a B1A, conspired drugs, 10 keys or more, 200 or something keys of marijuana, and a conspiracy of 23 of us. You know what I'm saying? Conspiracy of 23 of us.
The whole hood.
The whole hood. Some of them was outside. I was already locked up. They came and brought me down. When they brought me down, I ran into one of my co-defendants. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? He's like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. I don't even want to talk. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, I went through the motions with it. Still fighting my case. I copped out to 120 months. That's 10 years. I took my 10 years. I had to cop out it quick because I came down from the state. When I'm on the state, I'm on a rig. So, when you're on a rig, that time is not counting. My fair time ain't counting because I owe state time. So, as soon as I cop out, the clock start going on my fair time.
Yeah.
So, I got down there, stood in the feds for like 16 months, maybe like 16, 14 months, copped out, took my time, and went up and went to the feds. My first time in the feds was totally different for me because I was used to the state. Like, the state is different. Like, the feds is real politic.
Yeah.
It's lying on lying in the feds.
Yeah.
I mean, in the state is lying on lying.
Yeah.
Just because you a lion don't mean that you good.
Yeah.
You got to show you a lion.
Yeah.
The feds, you can act like you a lion and you pass through like, the state ain't going like that, homie. Anybody in the feds could wear a chain.
Yeah.
Anybody in the state ain't wearing a chain, P. You know that.
Yeah.
You and I know that.
True.
And I don't care who you are. You in the state, you got a chain. I don't care who you are.
True.
What team you came from, you got to prove that you are who you are. You're not living off, that's Joe, man. That's this guy, man. Nah. That's what happens in the feds. Oh, shit, that's Joe, man. Or that's this guy, man. Oh, yeah, he good. He good.
Yeah, but you know what? I believe that only happens in a lot of, like, mediums. Like a lot of, like, mediums in the feds. I don't think that really, that's necessarily, like, goes.
Nah, because the penitentiary, because I've been in the penitentiary. I'm going to tell you something. Like, you see, like, a lot of people, I hear people talk about stories that they hear from other people. Like one thing about me, I'm telling you everything I'm telling you that I lived. Like everything I've been through. So some people do it like, you know what I'm saying? That's why like you just told me earlier, like this is just so easy. Because it's something that's real, something fake. You never remember. It's like you got the USP. The only thing about the USP that what we call a max is a USP, is a penitentiary. That's like the max for us all.
It's the penitentiary,
It's just a politic there, P.
Right.
Everything is a politic there. If you go in there and you got some money, your paperwork clear, you good. But that's how it's supposed to be. Like if you're not gonna be around nobody that's no rat.
Everybody
no
still live the same.
Yeah.
Nobody got more than the other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Feds.
But in the feds, it's more. I feel people respect more of a name. You think what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, that's Pistol P. That's Joe's man. Or that's this person. The state ain't jacking that. That's Pistol. Oh, that's Joe man. He got money in the state. We on him. He got to prove that he can hold his. The feds ain't like that. You know, that's what I seen. I live, and even though it's a little thing, because it's peaceful, you do your time.
The only reason I say that,
you do your time is peaceful.
Any beef that I ever seen in the feds,
no, it goes down.
it was man down.
No, you know why it's man down? Because it
it's
goes
not like the state.
because it's cars.
Cutting.
Because it's cars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why they say in the feds they use the word different cars. Like we from New York, so we in the New York car. You got the DC car. You got the down south car. So when it collides, it's a big. Remember, it's 50 people, 60, 70 people from the jail from DC, and 120 from New York.
Yeah.
Combustion, you know it's going lit in the pins. But the pen is just more respect, man.
It's more respect.
It's more respect. Like if you in the pen, like you could be in the max and you doing everything, somebody gonna sneak leave you. You in the pen, they're not gonna have that. Sneak thief. You know what I'm saying? Like just certain things, like he might try to in the state, a dude is gonna play himself and try to test his water. And the feds is like, everything is
more organized.
It's casual, shower this time for y'all. We moving on this time. P, we going here, we going there.
Yeah,
right,
everybody got their own shit going on.
Everything is going on. So you know.
Yeah, it's
you know, it was an experience.
10 years.
Yeah, I did 120 months. I did 120 months in the feds, and I did 7 years in the state. I caught a new charge in the state when I was in Cape Vincent.
Okay.
For a cutting. I got it a 1.5 to 3. But what happened with that was, that saved me, was that when I caught that charge, you know, the new charge goes in back of your bid. Right. So by the time it going in back of my bid, it was just running on my fed time. So, you know, that was a little thing that was all right, but besides that was like a real experience.
And what happened? Did you cut somebody?
Yeah. You know, things that go on in jail, you know. Always been calm, but what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine. You know, I can't let nobody take nothing from me. Because I don't come to take nothing from nobody, like, you know? So just things that happen in jail, you know, the things that go on, like.
Yeah.
Regular shit that.
What one of the worst things that you've seen in jail or the feds or in the state that you can remember? Just one.
Like my first thing I seen in the first thing I ever seen, like jail. Like the thing with me was, I think I had an advantage. P. My pops is like a real jail dude.
Yeah.
My pops been up north. You know, you probably even been up north. My pops name Bigote. Like, been up north, bunch of around. There's a lot of people. So. Like, I never knew what jail was, but I've always been like a curious dude, like curious kid. Yeah. So I'd always ask my pops, you know, like I'm in, like, Dad, what's going on? My pops always would put me on, like, you don't play with gays, you know, you don't do certain things you just don't do in prison. You mind your business. Yeah, so it was like I never lived it, but when I was there, I already had like a little upstart already. Like I already knew, oh shit, this is what my dad meant. Mind your business with this. Yeah. Don't get involved with this. You know, if you gamble, you know gamble brings this, this, and this. If you playing with drugs in jail, it brings this, this, and this. You gangbanging brings this, this, and this. So, you know, I just had to, like, I knew about jail, but I just had to live it. Yeah. And like you said, one of the worst things I seen.
You already know the rules.
One of the worst things I seen was, and this is what made me know, like, shit is real and beef is beef, man. Like, I guess these two dudes must have had, like, some problem outside. And they wind up going to jail. And I was in a 4 building. Got there like 2 o'clock, like 1 o'clock in the morning, leaving 161st to the 4 building. I'm adolescent. And when I got there, one of the dudes is in intake, and one of the dudes is coming in brand new. And as soon as that dude came in, I guess the intake must have seen him, got whatever, and just went off on him, started hitting him right there in the intake. I'm like, oh shit. This was the first time this is my first foot on the island. That's the first thing I seen, like in that first
And the intakes where all the
30
cops
minutes,
is at
that
too.
first 25 minutes that I was there, that thing went down like that.
Shit.
Intake worker working,
Yeah.
must have seen the op come through, had something stashed, and just went off on him. Started stabbing him crazy, like, oh shit. That was like one of my first things I seen.
That's crazy.
But then, like, jail's a little different from my time and yours, P. Like, we're gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, jail ain't like when it was you was going 9 on the phone, and
Yeah.
now jail's a little more,
Nah, it's
shit is a cakewalk. Like, it's
I
not
mean, you
really
know,
like,
which is. I mean, we want that because we don't want to kill each other. You know, we need to have something to find and something to do.
yeah.
Not be so lost. That, you know, because mental health is really important.
Yeah, and there's a lot of
needed
mental
in jail. Because a lot of us are fucked up from our upbringing.
Nah, it's a lot of things that go through that. That's definitely a fact. Like, you know, right now, you know, I've been doing that. Like, I came home since I've been home. Things that I've been doing, like a lot of little positive stuff. You know, I got a little podcast that I'm doing right now called FTCNYC for the culture of New York City. I got a book coming out. It's called The United States of America versus Julito. It's already printed and all. Should be coming out next month.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You get one of those and bring it up here. I can have it up
Definitely
here.
got one of those for you, signed and all. I'll bring that back to you. You know what I'm saying? But like you were saying, P, I've seen things now that I've seen from before, and with people, and you just see life, like you know, like being raised as a young kid coming up in the Bronx, raised myself. My big brothers was there, but you know they moved out of home early. They took their life. The ones that raised me was the ones that was outside in front of the building. You know, that raised me, like I told you, show me morals, show me how to grow up, show me what to do, what not to do, what you don't do.
That's right.
You playing in the street, this is how I'm upbringing. You don't tell. Everybody else, how they do is how, you know, just certain things that you go through, like, and that I've learned, and now you see it now from before and then, it's like it's just different now. Like, now people just run around. It's like, it's not a consequence no more. It's like nothing no more. Like, fuck it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell, I'm going to do whatever.
You know, a lot of these kids are lost. They don't really got their parents,
Yeah.
their moms, their dad. A lot of these kids, they fight. It's a lot of shit different. Yeah. They fighting for nothing. They fighting for neighborhoods now.
Exactly.
We used to fight for money.
That's exactly, you hit it right what I'm trying to say. Like, when I was coming up here, it was for something. Like, I came up for something. I came up for this. I came up for that to get this.
Yeah, you wanted the
now,
block, whether it's the block,
the
whether
money,
it's
the Benz, or Rolex, whatever. Now you got
Fuck
these
that.
kids beefing. They don't know what they beefing for music, or they beefing for, like, it's just senseless beef. Like, beef that don't got nothing to do with nothing. And that's why, like how you said, the hood, you know, I really like to see the stuff you do. And that's why, like, right now I'm trying to do a little something more positive. Like, like, now I'm just starting. I just came home. I've been home going on, like, 2.5 years almost. I got this little podcast already up and running. Okay. I got a couple little people on it. You know, hopefully I can get you on it. Okay. Got a couple people on it. Like Spanish Reggaeton, got Ching Bing on it, a couple good people on it. So I'm doing that. I got this book coming out right now. I'm trying to do a couple little positive things, you know, like talk to kids and stuff like that. Let them know, you know, like things that we were, like, things that we was brought that we missed. Yeah. So the little things that we know that we missed, the pieces that we missed, the pieces that we missed that put us in our situation is that to try the things that we try to do to uplift. Like, I tell a lot of kids this. Like, I came from a block, everybody knows you from the Bronx. It's a dynasty. That shit didn't get nothing for us. At the end of the line, look, just went to jail. One of my best friends wound up to tell on us. My other best friend wound up to pass away while we was in jail. And at the end of the line, the shit wasn't nothing. It's just like a whole big dynasty over greed just went down. And at the end of the line, nothing. Yeah. You think what I'm saying?
Nothing to show for.
Nothing to show for.
Just a bunch of lost lives.
Lost lives, lost time, lost everything. Like, lost
That's
with
what
your
these
kids,
brothers and sisters
family,
out there
everything.
need to hear. You know what I'm saying? They need to hear that. You know what I mean? Because they out there running crazy and all that, and they don't got no guidance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, a lot of adults also is out. It's a lot of people's fault. A lot of adults, they're out there doing their own thing, busy doing that. They're not even taking time to really vibe with a young blood. You know what I'm saying? From the hood. You know what I mean? Because a lot of young brothers don't even respect a lot of old dudes.
And it's true because it's like when I came up, everything was me. Like you see how you an older dude. Yo, P, what up? You know, like I was brought up. You respect the OG.
Yeah.
Like you got these kids now. They be like old dude. They see an older dude. Shut the. Like, whoa. Like things that I wouldn't even. That's not even
Think
like.
about it.
So now
crazy.
it's just like everything is just crazy. Like it's just a whole different atmosphere than what we was used to. So, you know, I'm trying to just do that, P. Like I told you, little positive things. Try to get this book going on. Get little couple kids.
Yeah, when you get your book, when you get your book, you come back, you drop it off. You know what I'm saying? This is your platform. You can always drop off your stuff.
Good looking. Appreciate you.
Shit like that. And you know, you've been home how long?
I've been home going on already 2 years already.
Okay.
I'm about to be finishing. I'm still on parole, federal parole. I got maybe 8 months left for that.
Okay, you got
so I'm already
kids?
done. Yeah, I got kids. I got 6 kids. I got 2 grandkids.
You Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So you got 6 kids.
Yeah, I got 6 kids. I got
That's
4
a
girls
blessing.
and
I
2
love
boys.
kids.
I see you with your kids the other day on the birthday.
Yeah, I love
Your
my
daughter,
I
God
love
bless.
kids,
Yeah,
man.
that's
You
how I
feel me?
am.
I got
And that's why I'm
I
trying
got
to do
mad
all this.
kids.
That's why I'm trying to do all this. When they invited me to come over here and I seen how you was doing your show, you know, the positive thing, I said, damn, that's a show that I could, you know, get on with P, talk.
Come up here, talk your shit, let them know what you're doing.
And light people.
It's a platform, you know,
help kids.
and you be able to, you know, express how you probably never had a voice. Yeah. So this is the platform. You got a voice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We come
that.
up here, we kick it. We walk in the yard right now.
Yeah, we walk in the yard. Definitely, we walk in the yard. That's how it is.
So I can relate to all the shit and how your upbringing was, because I just know like no much so much different than yours.
Yeah, this is what we come
you know what I'm saying? It's like a cycle.
It's a cycle that comes and you can see it. Look, you're an older cycle than me. The next cycle is me. And then the next cycle under me.
It just get worse, man, if we don't get control of it.
Exactly.
You know, we don't
That's what's happening now. Now it's getting worse because you remember, before y'all gonna beef with other blocks over money, over this, that. Right. Now you got beef because somebody's there, nigga pissing in the building, a young kid, you tell him something, it's a problem. He came back, shot somebody. Yeah. By mistake, he shot in the building, he had a little girl.
Yeah. Nah, it's just innocent people dying.
Just innocent people dying, just a lot of things.
Nah, it's fucked up. We definitely gotta trust me, we're gonna get a whole lot of shit. We're gonna put a lot of people to work. I'm trying to get this program going that has to do with, you know, putting kids
you know what I'm saying? Like if anything,
go work and clean up our backyard, which is like, you know, our parks, our neighborhood where we
like I told you, if you need somebody to speak, anything, like I'm right now, I got like a couple stuff coming up. Like I got some things I'm gonna be doing, like I'm in Miami right now. So I got like some things I'm about to be doing with my book when it comes out, like with some kids, like going to speak, you know. My PO asked me if I could do that shit too. I told him I would do it for him. Like, you know, go speak to some kids, bring my book, sign them, give it to them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know because...
No, you got to. We gonna definitely...
It's a real story.
He has your number and all that.
Yeah, he got my number,
So we definitely gonna stay up. Because I'm getting a team together.
Got you.
You know, I be making these trips to Rikers Island. I could bring you where you could talk your shit, you know what I mean? Break it down to them.
Anything you need, anything that you need.
Anything to, you know, I mean, it's all for the youth, brother.
Yeah,
it's all for the young,
that's why,
for the future, you know what I'm saying? It's all for the young brothers and sisters.
With that to change everything.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll believe me, you'll go in there and be like, and after the math, you'll really be like, whoa, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
I got to walk in and walk out this joint.
Yeah. So we will definitely stay in contact, and I have you. I already got something set up. Basketball game and all kind of shit, but we have like little segments we're gonna be building when I'm gonna be bringing dog in the yard.
Like right now, I got my book coming out. Right, my book is already printed up and everything already. I got it with a label and everything, official joint. Okay, you know what I'm saying? This is the cover of the joint right here. So I got like that shit already. I'm about to throw like a couple little fun things like to promote my book in the Bronx. Yeah. So that'll be out, you know what I'm saying? People stay tuned for that. It'll be on the gram. I'll let you know it's that. Everybody
when you
invited.
Get it, just bring it and I could get on my, you know, and promote it.
Everybody invited to come, so it's just little situations. Right here, look. See, that's the cover of it right here.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. can't really see it, guys, but when the episode
coming
comes
out,
out,
I got you. I'm gonna get you a nice thing. I'll get some shirts.
All you gotta do when the episode come out, just make sure you send this to him, because when we talk about it now, it's gonna show up as we speak. If you see my show,
yeah, I seen. I was watching it earlier.
So whatever we talk about, they're gonna show it. So I want the people to see this.
All right, got you. All right, and the thing, and you got the pictures and all that. I sent them pictures up north and all that.
Yeah. So anyway, man, you out here doing the right thing. You focus. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No more jail shit. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We need you out here because you work more out here than being in jail.
Work more out here than in there.
Yeah, jail, you're not doing nothing, but you're killing yourself. And killing time. Your family. Now you got kids. Now you got, you got to get on your shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And stay on your shit. Keep doing your podcast. Anybody want to find you or anything?
Anybody want to find me, you already know, man. BX Julito, FTCNYC, the podcast. You already know, hit us. Whatever stories, we taking everything. It's legit. And no disrespect, we ain't dealing with nobody that's hot.
You already know.
Disrespect to nobody.
It's your boy, Pistol Pete, dog in the yard. We got Julito in the building, man.
You already know. Shout out. Thank you, baby.
You already know what it is, man.
Thank you.
What up, people? Welcome back to Dog in the Yard. First and foremost, I want to thank Julito for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. As you can see, people, he's doing his thing now. He out here writing books, got books coming out, doing all kind of positive shit. I love what he's doing. He representing that BX Barrow. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with him, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Your boy Pistol Pete, Dog in the Yard. Yeah, let's go.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
On today's segment of Know Your Rights, we're looking at one of the most controversial aspects of law enforcement tactics: the legality of police deception during interrogations. This practice, sanctioned by the Supreme Court of the United States, raises significant ethical and legal questions. The foundation for this discussion stems from several Supreme Court rulings, but one of the most pivotal is the 1969 case of Frazier v. Cupp. Frazier was taken into custody on suspicion of involvement in a fight that led to the death of the other party. He was questioned by police and then read his Miranda rights, which included his right to counsel and the warning that anything could and would be used against him in the court of law. Police told Frazier they had an accomplice who had already confessed to the murder, which was not true. Frazier then started talking but realized that he should ask for an attorney. Police informed him that he could not be in any more trouble than he was already in, and the interrogation continued. He fully confessed in writing, and this confession was admitted into court and led to his conviction. He appealed. The Supreme Court ruled that police deception during interrogations was allowed under certain conditions. While police cannot use physical coercion, they are allowed to use psychological strategies, including deceit, to get this confession. The rationale is that the tactics are not considered coercive enough to overcome a person's free will. In other words, a confession given after law enforcement has lied to them is not considered involuntary. This decision and others like it have sparked a heated debate about the moral implications of police using deceit. Advocates say these methods are necessary tools to solve crimes and secure confessions from guilty individuals, especially in cases where evidence may be more difficult to obtain. They claim that the checks and balances of the system, including the defendant's ability to challenge the confession, provides enough of a safeguard against abuse. However, critics argue that allowing deception undermines trust in law enforcement and can lead to false confessions, especially among the vulnerable or those less capable of understanding the situation they are facing. That's it for today's discussion. Stay informed. Know your rights.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.